Hello. We're here. How's it going? Yeah, you gotta get right up into the mic. What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up?
Persia here. And I'm joined by Clockwork.
Hey, what's up? Where's the camera? Right here,
the camera's right there.
Hey.
Boom. This
up?
is our screen, but they see us here. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Let me turn down the game volume a little bit so you can hear us a little better. Today we're going to be playing some Power Rangers Battle for the Grid with combat designer Clockwork, Daniel Maniago, holding it down. If you guys do not know who Clockwork is, he is a legendary fighting game player, many years in the game, so it's pretty awesome that he's making his own fighting games now. Kind of the dream, maybe you could say so, right? We were talking the other day about it, how it's like kind of surreal you're making your own game now, but
it's pretty wild.
Yeah. So yeah, a fighting gamer making a fighting game, especially a Marvel player making a fighting game, we already know it's going to be in-depth, intricate, but also the cool thing about Battle for the Grid is it's also kind of user-friendly also. So that's exciting. New update just came out.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new. Also free. So go download it. You get 3 new characters. There's also been a little bit of balance patch with the combat system, and story mode has been implemented. What else? Am I missing anything else in this update?
Yeah, I mean, story mode, we have, VO from actual original Power Rangers cast. I'll go over it in a bit. We have combat changes, new stages, new characters. Yeah, so you can download the 1.2 patch today on PlayStation and Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. The patch comes out soon.
So exciting stuff, lots on the way for Power Rangers. And we were also talking about this, but this game, you made it, you released it, but once it's in the hands of other fighting game players, it turns into a whole new monster.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because we design the characters and we say they're gonna do this and this, but it's not until it sort of gets out into the wild where people have infinite amount of people with infinite amount of time to just find every nook and cranny of the game, like, oh, what, you could do that,
Right.
So it's really interesting to see. We just had the patch come out a few days ago, and it's crazy when you see people come up with stuff or strategies or combos that it makes sense, but it's like, wow, I didn't realize that you could do that with that. It's really awesome. It was really important to us to create a system that was open-ended enough to sort of create that emergent gameplay, and in a fighting game that takes the shape of crazy combos, strategies that you didn't even think of, and that's sort of how you get ahead when playing against other people, online or in person. So it was really important to us to sort of have that free form fighting game combat. Just let people go crazy with it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I mean, if you guys want to see some of these crazy combos, just go on Twitter. Twitter is like a treasure trove of stuff. I'm actually gonna have you sign into my profile so we can check out story mode first.
Okay.
But yeah, that's our little introduction, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone in the chat, thank you for being here. Hello, Dylan. Thank you for stopping by. And everyone else, Box Knight is back. What's up? Hey, Crime, good to see you again. And everyone else, just thank you so much for coming through.
That's what you say.
You have to sign into
my
account.
Okay. So,
story mode has just been added. We're going to play maybe 1 or 2 matches just so you guys can get a little bit of taste of the story mode, and then we're going to jump into some patch updates, check out these new characters, and then we're going to play online. So if you guys want to play against Clockwork online, come on, bring it on.
Yeah. All right. You want me to play the story mode?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play it. Okay, we're good?
Yes, we are good. We're going to check out some story action. So 12 battles, is that the whole, or is that just for the prologue?
You have to wait and see.
Yeah, you'll have to find out.
Buddy knows this.
Zordon is gone. The Rangers and their last stand have been crushed. You've taken the white light for yourself. This is a big day, Lord Draken. You've made me very proud.
Look at his face.
Thank you, Empress.
And yet, for all that we have accomplished, you don't seem pleased.
I've had a lot on my mind.
Tell me, child, what troubles you?
Zordon chose children for a reason. Their hope, their optimism,
Man, this is deep.
but also their naivete, their ability to be controlled.
Dang, I didn't even know that was a word.
The
Naivete.
Yeah, now you know. Learn
That
something
sounds
new.
fancy.
Parents, for all their strengths, are incredibly flawed. That they have feet of clay.
Shout outs to Jason
That
David
in many
Frank.
ways,
Yeah,
they hold us back.
the original Green Ranger.
Eventually, every child
Yeah, I think it's really
realizes
cool they brought all the
They
voice
must
actors
grow
into
up.
this.
Ooh.
Impossible.
You gave me these powers, Empress. It's only fitting they'd be your end.
Tommy, what happened to you?
I know. She's always getting herself into
Time's
something
done.
too.
I
She's like
will
the worst
continue
bad guy
what
ever.
you started.
All right.
Yay.
So what's the word, Jason? Are we going again, or are you calling it quits?
Are you gonna make me read it too?
Yes.
Hey, before we get into it, I just want to shout outs to the VSO for the story mode. Again, we have original Power Rangers cast doing the voices. So Jason David Frank, of course, the Green Ranger, you know, one of my heroes as a kid. Also Austin St. John, the Red Ranger, original Red Ranger, right? We also have David Fielding, who did the voice for Zordon, you know.
Nice.
And let's see, who else we got? Kerrigan Mahan, he voiced Goldar, and of course Strawberry 17. Megan Camarena does Kimberly. So shout outs to all the VO
Yeah.
helping out with the game, man.
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome when, you know, voice actors from television and production versions, like, they get involved with the game versions too. That's dope.
It's dope, yeah. And, yeah, I apologize. So there's so much new content and new stuff that I have to have it on my phone.
Yeah,
Look
the
at my phone.
notes.
Yeah, seriously. But also, so for those that don't know, you know, Power Rangers comics are really popular, especially these days. And he's a writer-director, very famous comic book guy, Kyle Higgins. He did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shattered Grid. He did Batman, Nightwing. So yeah, he's huge. And also the illustrations that you've seen in the game come not only from the very talented artists at Enway, but also from let's see, Dan Mora. Yeah, I'm not really. I'll be honest, I stopped watching Power Rangers when I was a wee kid, but they're still going strong. So shout outs
Right.
to everyone, contributing to the game, man.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Let's do this.
Okay. If you've got the time.
To beat you always.
I can't believe you, man. And I thought this was light combat.
Ooh, dang.
Ooh,
the pop
the Red Ranger. Back to action. Let's go.
You see that, Grace?
The command center. Oh, it's like it's for like training.
Yeah, we're just doing some sparring.
Oh no, I have your controls.
Oh, oops. I forgot. Okay, you got this.
Yeah, I'll let it rock.
You're a Marvel 2 player, right? Come on, man.
Oh man, it's all jumbled up in my head. How do I super?
Fun fact also, Clockwork plays on a hitbox.
It was making this even weirder.
Yeah.
The wrong controls and no stick. Hitbox is awesome.
Yeah, hitbox is pretty cool. Crime says, can you share funny moments about developments?
Funny moments about development. Oh my god. Well, what's a good story? So I'll be honest that when I first joined, the project was still really early in development. Some characters were designed already, but we sort of had to like amp up the design. And yeah, as it turns out, Green Ranger was the very first character that I designed. And as we went further on into development, I realized that because he was the first character I designed, he was probably the most whack and boring character, and I was like, it was stressing me out so much. Like, oh man, he's like the most popular character, so he has to.
You have to do him some justice.
Yeah, so I took some extra time out to sort of go over his design again, and I got to a place where his combos felt really good. We had to add the Dragon Lord Super into it. So yeah, game dev, right? You learn a lot as you go, and yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the Green Ranger in the game.
And speaking of the devil, you got your boy right there, Green Ranger.
Yeah, he's the man. He was my hero.
You were supposed to be here like an hour ago.
Should you have been the VO for this game? Australian doubles, you two against me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You think I need Tommy to beat you?
Do we need to hire you tomorrow to do VO?
I mean, you did. Oh, wait, that's yours.
That's me. I mean, you did just lose.
So it's like that, huh?
Standing right here.
So start moving.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you saw that? The spin?
Yeah.
The grease? Oh, yeah.
Let me configure my buttons here.
Let's do this button config real quick.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Yeah.
Paul Golden says, thanks, Clock. Game's amazing. Awesome.
Thanks.
That probably has to be like super rewarding as a combat designer when people really like your game,
it's
right?
sweet. I mean, we try our best with it. The game, the game can always be games can always be better and improved upon. We're continuing to work on the game, working really hard. So please stick with us. It's only gonna get better. Yeah.
Styling. Yeah.
Ooh, who let the Dragon Zord into the command center? Ruining the command center.
I know, right?
Yeah, shout outs to all the fans, everyone that's been tweeting us, creating content, giving us feedback. It's really appreciated. We listen. I read every inch of the internet that has to do with this game. Just let me know how you feel. Okay, I surrender. You got a tough team.
Same time tomorrow.
I'll be there. Talking into some one-on-one.
Oh, dang, Tommy. Shoot that shot, boy. I mean, I already got my training in for the day. You want me to stay for extra? You need to at least make it interesting.
Well, okay. So how about whoever wins gets to pick the movie? Is it the Power Rangers 2017 movie that they're going to watch?
Whoa. Hold on a second. Who said I wanted to go see a movie with you?
Sometimes when you shoot your shot, I didn't mean that is, if you don't want to, that's, I understand.
Dang. Tommy, I'm kidding. That said, you have terrible taste in movies.
Well, then I guess you better bring your A game, quote unquote A game.
Like I have anything but A game. These guys are a little cheap.
Flirty. There's some tension.
All right, so we'll let them release this tension real quick, and then we'll check out some of the Versus Mode and talk about some patch updates.
Ooh,
Dang.
computer block the mix-up!
The defense!
Kimberly.
I know.
The defense.
So, for you guys who don't know, this is a 3v3 game, so that's probably why you guys have like the multiple life bars at the moment, right? Because you're playing one-on-one in the story.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's a dimensional energy spike. It's shorting out.
Oh no.
Rangers, brace yourself. I am detecting an incoming transport from an universe.
Oh no. What's happening? What's going on?
Don't worry, no one can get into the command center without a power
Oh no. Power coins. Yes. Zordon's idea of security. They didn't save him in my world. They won't save him in yours. Who are you supposed to be? Oh, Tommy, so naive. I am your destroyer.
His voice, Tommy. He sounds just like you.
You know what?
Oh, let me fix my voice.
You know what? I take back my question. I don't care who you are, why you're here, or how you've got to. I don't even know what to call them.
Knockoff sacks?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And this is a knockoff free zone.
Oh, what? Talking that smack.
Dang. All right, you know what? We're going to have to let our viewers hold the anticipation right here.
All right, so we'll exit out.
Yeah. Ooh, and we're starting to get to see some more characters too.
Yeah, the henchmen.
But yeah.
Yeah, tune in next time to see what happens.
Exactly, next week. Next episode of Battle for the Grid. But yeah, that's cool. I like it. And I like that it's in that kind of little comic booky style too.
Yeah. I think people really enjoy it. We've gotten some good feedback online so far. Yeah, really looking forward to people's reactions to the story.
Yeah.
So should I pick your characters? How you want
Yeah,
to do this?
sure. Go ahead. And then I think I have to change my buttons.
Cat Ranger.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the little sneak peek of the story mode. Like we said, free update. So if you have the game, please go download it and play.
Yeah, and if you don't have the game, it's only $20.
Oh,
yeah,
snap. We're all about the deals.
Yeah. Take a few nights off of Denny's and get
that Grand Slam, though. Oh, wait, gotta sign in.
Wait,
We gotta sign in.
Are you? Did you sign into me or? No.
Oh no, I hit the share button. Oh no. Oh.
Should I? No. Is your share button not?
Let me actually look at this. Oh yeah, I was pressing the right button. Wait, I have to go back. I think that's.
So I think you have to like hit. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I'm hitting start.
No.
Nothing's happening.
We were just playing like a minute ago.
Oh, I'm already in.
Oh,
Psych.
oops.
Okay.
All right.
Time for action.
Time for action. There you go.
I think. No, wait. Yeah, they're good.
Okay,
Cool. Yeah. So, big patch. This game's been out for a little while now, but they just had a big patch.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little about it. I know you said it was like
Yeah, there's
way
no,
different.
Yeah. There's no way that I could even, talk about the patches off the top of my head. Yeah, there's so much. And again, before I get into the patch notes, a bunch of new content. VO, we have the story mode, right? We have new characters.
Snap. Cat fight.
New characters. We have new stages. Yeah, please check it out. And for those fighting game players in the stream that want to get into the nitty gritty of the patch notes, you can actually check them out on battleforthegrid.com. But I'll go over some of the more the huge stuff here.
Yeah, the pressing stuff.
Yeah, sure. So again, we have new characters, right? Cenozoic Blue Ranger, Udana, and Dragon Armor Trini, right? Let me see. What are some good stuff to?
Yeah, maybe we should have picked her for the stream's sake.
Oh, some
Trini.
Yeah. All right, I'll pick Trini. Yeah,
Lower the gameplay a little. You got it.
So one of the big things that we wanted to, of course, wait, this is me. Okay, yeah. So I'll pick new characters. Yeah.
Noise.
And then for you can have Cat, Cenozoic, and Donna.
Yeah. The new characters are super cool, by the way.
Oh,
and
thanks.
if you haven't played like this game at all, I think all the characters are really cool. They're pretty unique.
Yeah. It is important to us that they all sort of fill their role on the squad, right? So hopefully there's something there for you. There's a character for everyone in the game, right? Everything from rushdown characters to keep away characters, right? Setup characters, easy to use or technical characters, right? So of course, there's a lot of we've had a lot of bug fixes, like sweeping, as many bugs as we can stamp out, and we also had an issue where now for example, if you call your assist, can you? Excuse me, I pressed the wrong button. Call your assist again. So we had this thing where get hit by it. Sorry. So if I knock Persia out and I start hitting her assist character after her character is dead, the character would the assist would stay in and I can beat them to death. But now we just put a hard limit on. You get 5 seconds to beat up on the assist if the assist is still in. So I know some other fighting games do something similar too.
Right.
I'm from the Marvel 2 days,
You're
so
right.
that assist was dead, right? If it was on the screen,
Exactly.
right? But and I'm cool
That's
with that.
the reward for stopping
seriously,
that assist.
don't call your assist at the wrong time. You know what I mean? But we wanted to ease up on that a bit, so only give a little bit of time to beat up on characters.
Fair enough. So this game does do some significant damage already. We've seen.
Yeah. There's some huge combos. Just look at Twitter.
Yeah.
And we've also had we reduced the meter gain by about 25%. So you have to be sort of a little bit more strategic with your meter use. Also,
because the supers are unscaled, right?
Yeah,
so.
supers are unscaled damage, right? So it's really about learning the character's combo limits and making sure you can squeeze in like a super at the end, or if you're really clever at the beginning and combo afterwards. You know what I mean?
Hint, hint.
Yeah, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, so we've reduced the meter gain. We've also reduced meter gain for when you get hit by stuff, right?
Okay.
So I think in the old version, if I call my Dragon Zord and you like get hit or block this huge tail, I think your meter went like, you know. So we wanted to sort of reduce that, have a bit more reasonable amount of meter gain from when you get hit by attacks. We've also adjusted some of the impulse on blocking, so it'll look a little bit more natural when you block air attacks, sort of go the direction that you'd expect.
Okay.
Yeah, what else we got here? Okay, so another change that we've made is that I think in 1.2, the old patch, if I have my Megazord active, and you start comboing me, in certain situations I can like have my Megazord do like a combo breaker, like hit you in the middle of it, but that's no longer the case. So now if I have my Megazord out and you start comboing me, I'm sort of stuck eating your combo until I'm ready to recover. And I can when I'm recovering, so if I'm getting up or if I'm out of the combo, then I can start calling my Megazord again. So it's sort of like a bigger risk reward when using your Megazord, and that's the whole strategy, right? Is that if I have my Megazord out and I'm going sort of willy-nilly, if you are sort of keen on that, then you can, surprise attack me, get me in a super and all that, and it wastes my Megazord time. You know what I mean? So you still, it's meant to the Megazords are meant to give you an edge in battle, but you still have to be careful, right?
Right.
You can't just go crazy. Yeah, and that's for all three Megazords, of course, all the characters. Let's see what else we got here. So meter-based attacks such as supers, EX moves, they ignore the Juggle Limiter. So if you end a really, really long combo that's about to set off the Juggle Limiter, and for those of the chat that don't know, there are two systems in place that are preventing sort of undesirable infinites and loops. One of them is the Juggle Limiter, so certain attacks they add to a count in which once you reach the threshold, you'll flip out of the combo. And on the ground, we have hit stun deterioration. So a lot of modern fighting games do that, where the hit stun starts getting less and less and less as the combo gets further and further along.
Right. You even have a meter right there, the stun time.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it gives you an idea of how much stun you're doing. But what this change did is that if you learn for your character getting sort of at the limit of your combo, if you end the combo with an EX, the EX or the super is guaranteed to not set off that Juggle Limiter. So we make sure that the combo enders end properly.
Guaranteed enders.
Yeah, guaranteed.
That's
enders.
cool.
Yeah, so this is never going to flip out right here.
Guaranteed ender and guaranteed damage. I like it.
Yeah. All about the damage. Let's see what else we got here. So EX attacks, we've increased the invincible frames across the board to reduce the likelihood of assist attacks blowing through phase 1 of the attack. So a lot of the EX attacks, for those that don't know, if you press light and special at the same time, you get this EX attack. You'll know because you're glowing and you have a sort of a screen pause. And this is an invincible attack, so you use it not just to end combos, but use it defensively because it has invincibility frames.
Right.
So we've sort of increased the invincibility frame window so that, it's a 3v3 game and assists are flying all over the place,
right.
You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that when you use your EX attack, it really helps you to get out of a pinch and not have just an assist hit you when the invincibility is already worn off. Cool, what else we got here? Yeah, we've made a ton of changes.
But it's good because now that the game has been out and it's been in the hands of people, they probably help you find things you need to change too.
Sure. So we have the system where we have all the characters have target combos where if you mash, LLL, MMM, HH, you get sort of a special target combo. Normally at the end of these target combos, you can't cancel into special moves because that's sort of like the end of your combo. However, you can cancel them into EXs and supers now. Yeah.
Nice.
Or across the board. I think there were some instances where you couldn't before. So we wanted to sort of open up the combo system that way. A big one for advanced players is that we've made anti-airs reversals. So I'll go into the anti-air system really quick. So something unique to our game is that air blocking is automatic. So if you just hold up, you're already air blocking, right?
Oh,
And-
I did not know that.
Yeah. And,
What about cross unders?
Cross unders, those will block too. So you still have to, yeah. If I hit you on the ground though, you still have to block.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
This is sort of a funny story. So one of the things that we went for in this game was sort of removing certain gates for newer players. So one of those is like special moves are done with one button, right? Another of those things is that you can run just by holding forward instead of gating it behind a forward input, right? So if for players who aren't aren't really looking for to be fighting game masters or whatever, they can at least jump into the game and do their thing.
And honestly, I feel like this type of game with all of that will help people be better fighting game players in general, because there are more intricate things in this game to learn.
Absolutely.
But you don't need that to start, which is really convenient.
Yeah, you don't need to start, and you don't need to have the dexterity of a professionally trained pianist or whatever
Right.
to do your thing. So yeah, again, we didn't want to gate certain stuff behind inputs, which I know that will kind of scare advanced players off. And one day, we were Shady K and I. He's another combat designer that I work with, a very famous Marvel player. We were trying to fix a bug, and what we came to was that air blocking was automatic, and we were thinking like, well, games that have air block, what do? You jump up and you start holding back immediately.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why even do that, right? Like, why wouldn't you just let people?
Right? Let's go ham.
Yeah, just let them block in the air. And so if you block in the air, yeah, it blocks automatically for you. The only way that you're gonna
That's
get
cool,
hit is
You're
if
pressing
pressing something, right? And the other way you're gonna get hit is getting anti-aired. So anti-airs, every character has at least one. They have the special property of going through, being invincible to air attacks, and they are not air blockable. So Sam, if you jump straight up and down, yeah, so you can't block that, right? So what happens is the way the meta is developing is that we have these EX moves, right? So if I knock you down, right, the first thing you want to do is you sort of EX on the way up, so that or EX on your wake up, so that you're stopping my pressure.
Right.
So what people do in response to that is they sort of jump up and try to bait your EX out like that, right? So what we've done is we've made anti-airs have reversal properties, so I can sort of buffer an anti-air as I'm getting up, so that people try to jump straight up. Yeah, say I tried to jump straight up right there, and you hit me on the way up. So it's sort of
My
like
buttons are not right, but it's fine. I'm still getting the move.
let's go. Yeah, we'll go over it in a bit. But yeah,
Nice.
it's this whole like sort of like weighted paper rock scissors thing where on my wake up, on your wake up, I'm gonna either jump up and try to bait your EX, but you can anti-air me if you know I'm going to do that. I'm going to call my assist to try to cover it. You're going to call yours.
Nice,
So it's a big change for advanced players. So I want to remind everyone that's been playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid that use your anti-airs. They are air attack invincible, right? People are jumping all over the place. You want to anti-air them, punish them. Learn the optimal combo off of your anti-air.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll go over a few more of these.
Especially with the air blocking being the way that is, and the anti-airing definitely is more important to me now compared to like 5 minutes ago before I knew that. And I'm like, oh, interesting. I like this.
We have a few fireballs that were low before. They no longer are. Draken and Red Ranger, their fireballs are no longer low. We've also changed a bit of the way that characters come in after getting KO'd or after getting swap strike. We've also reduced the timer on PvP matches. So if you go into arcade mode or story mode, I think the timer is still 300 seconds, but in actual versus mode online or local play, it's down to 200 seconds. So you might see a timeout here and there. And then another big one, it's kind of a subtle change, is if I have a happy birthday, which means if I'm hitting two of your characters at once, it would sort of double up on the juggle limiter and the hit stun deterioration, and no longer does that now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have some individual changes
so
here.
So you can get the same combos now.
Yeah,
whether
you
you're
can
hitting
get
one or two.
hitting one or two characters. Yeah, you know. We have some small character changes. I'll just go through this stuff really quick. Goldar, we've reduced some of the damage on his super. Increased some of the damage scaling increment. We changed his gust a bit so that it doesn't like always cause a hit reaction. And got rid of a few bugs on his character causing soft lock, so sort of cleaned them up a bit. Green Ranger. Oh, and across the board, we've increased any low hits. We've sort of increased the active time so that if I knock you down and you're trying to hold up when you're jumping, it's gonna catch you as long as you time the media correctly, right? So, and by So by increasing the active time on low hits, it sort of increases the chance that you're gonna get hit like that. Tracking, right? We changed a bit of the hitboxes. Some of his EXS changed. I'll let you guys go through this. There's a lot of changes on the characters. Please check it out. Battleforthegrid.com. You can check out the patch notes there. Also on Twitter, the patch notes are floating around.
And yeah, like we said, Twitter is so full of information, combos, and videos. There's also a pretty good Discord going too.
Yeah. I think they're almost at 1,000 people or something like that. Very active. Yeah, please find the Discord. And Twitter is such a great resource, not only for Battle for the Grid, but for all fighting games and video games to find out information, find out people that like the stuff that you like. Twitter has especially been cool for Battle for the Grid. They're showing me stuff that I didn't even know that you could do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's bound to happen.
Sure. I mean, that's a good thing. You know?
Yeah.
It's a little scary because, we don't want, bugs and all that. I mean, I'd like to see them, but, it is what it is, right? I mean, you have an open-ended game, crazy stuff is going to happen. I just hope that it all holds together. And with the patch, we have 3 new characters.
Yeah, 3 new characters, which we have all on the screen right now.
Yeah, ready for you.
So go over this.
Udana, she's from Mystic Force, right? Sort of like an icy character, and fights with her staff. I would say she's like a utility character, so she has like a lot more options than some of the other characters in regards to sort of like the angles that she can attack at and all that. Her special moves, of course, you gotta have the freeze, right? And mind you, be careful about this, but it has a little bounce to it, right? So especially when you have her as an assist, right?
A little extra oomph.
Yeah, and I always get caught with it because I forget about the little
It
bounce.
went through mine. It ate mine and went through it. What?
So, and then also have her forward S, which is his icicle move. Yeah, it's really good poke.
Crystal.
You can confirm it into super if you manage to get. Didn't do it there, but. And then her back S, she has what we're calling internally ice shield, snow shield. Yeah. So you can get 2 of them if you sort of mash it out. You can only have 2 on screen at once, and also if you just let it rock. It will shoot out the ice for you, right? So a good tactic is to call the snow shield and then tag out, right? And they're still
got some durability.
Yeah. And, Ares, sort of a jump snow attack. Shout outs to Chad, one of our animators. He insisted on having 2 different animations for whether she's going forward or backwards. I love the detail, right?
Yeah, the grace.
Yeah, the fancy pose.
She's so graceful.
Yeah. And she also keeps the momentum of how. Excuse me. Did I press the share button? Is that me? Sorry. She keeps the momentum when she does the attack of whatever her jump is. So if she jumps, if she do her dash jump, she'll like fly all the way across the screen. And of course, you can use that in tandem with the assist takeover system. So if I have my assist out, right, sort of like an air assist that I get. Yeah, So.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then her super, taken straight any Mystic Force fans will know, taken straight from the source material. Let's go. Yeah.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, she's neat. Yeah, so she's really easy to use. Like her general loops, you want to launch, you want to go sort of like LM, right? The little freeze. Yeah, really easy to pick up. Cool. So our other DLC character is Cenozoic Blue Ranger. Is from anyone that's familiar with the Power Rangers 2017 movies. This person will look familiar. He's actually from the Cenozoic era. I don't want to spoil the movie, but he's pretty old school.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Even though the movie's old.
Yeah. He's this character. He's sort of based around this charge mechanic. So he kind of has his own thing going. Wait. He can charge it by pressing neutral S. Right. This is one charge, and you'll know that he's charged up because his hands get electrified.
Get the power.
Yeah, second charge, he's all, super ready to go. And if you charge again, sort of overload, right, shoots these pillars out. Forward S and back S change depending on how much charge you have. So for the forward S without the charge, it's all right, sort of like a poke that you can use. You can use the end combos. Doesn't really do too much damage, but still a decent utility move. Back S puts this lightning bolt out, right? use it sort of defensively. But if I have a charge ready and I press forward S, I get this fireball. The best
fireball.
Yeah, the best projectile in the game against our better judgment. This fireball, it hits 5 times, super durable, super slow. Anyone that's played a fighting game knows that the slowest fireballs are the most deadly, right? And then if I have a charge up, if I press back S, I get 2 bolts instead of 1, so extra cover. And then air S, if I don't have any charge, he charges up in the air, and if I do have a charge, teleports. So and he always teleports behind you, and if I have 2 charges, I can do wild stuff like and EX. And I can combo this into my super. Really easy super to use. Ooh, I missed. Yeah, with some timing. You have to be good.
Really easy.
Yeah, if you're a good player, you'll get it. Yeah, so he's a character that it's real. Good players with this character are going to figure out how to get charges and how to use them, right? And you can store charges. So right here, I have 2 charges ready, so I can do my slow fireball and then teleport, right? Because I have 2 charges ready. And it seems to me the way that I think that is what's effective with him is that if I manage to get 1 charge out, if I get either this fireball out or if I get this double lightning pillar out, that sort of gives me time to charge up, right?
Right.
So I can charge this up, and then I can start teleporting around. So good player, yeah. It's really about learning how to get charges, how to use charges. But he's cool.
And it has a hitbox.
Yeah, it has a hitbox as well. Yeah, good looking out. So you can do special combos, like in the corner. You can do this. If I was good. Let me try to scan. So. Yeah, so you can really do some tricky stuff with him. Yeah, a really cool character, and he's, I would say that you can really use him sort of at a beginner level and an advanced level. He's really, without any charges, he plays, pretty much how you expect character. Like, if anyone that's familiar with Red Ranger, he's kind of like teaches you about the fundamentals of the game. This guy's sort of similar, but does have the charge mechanic, right? On to Dragon Armor Trini. So you'll learn about Dragon Armor Trini if you play the story mode. But basically, she is Trini from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the original Yellow Ranger, but she has this crazy dragon armor on. She's super big, super menacing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't normally play huge characters like this, but it was really fun to figure out, what she should be doing in our game. Wanted to make sure that she feels super heavy. I think we even have the screen, the huge sound effect and the little screen shake when she jumps. She doesn't run like the rest of the characters, so she
makes sense.
Yeah, she walks if you hold forward. Her dash is
There's
still
a
pretty
menacing
good.
walk
Yeah,
instead.
seriously. And then she has like a grappler heavy fighting style, but also has this beam. So I want to make sure that she had good space control. Fights with her tail as well. Her target combos work kind of differently than the other characters in that so you can mash LLL, but if you mash MM, that's her launcher. Right?
Nice.
Air combos, right?
Ooh, big body combos.
Yeah. And then her heavy target combo does the stagger. And
nice.
you can combo that from low L, dash in, do a combo afterwards. Yeah.
Ooh.
And then you can also jump in with a combo. Yeah. So what's really interesting about her is her specials, right? So her forward S, it's a missile charge move. Yeah, and this is not air blockable, so if you try to jump up to avoid the other move, which is this move, you'll get caught by air, right? So this is a command grab right here. You can jump out of it, but
it's so fast.
It's super fast. It goes through stuff. They both go through fireballs, and this is the guessing game, right? If I knock you down, I'm either gonna do this, right, or I'm gonna do the missile charge. And if you try to jump out of the way, right, you'll get hit by it. And from the Jet Rush, which is the back S.
Can she combo off of it?
Yeah, she can definitely combo off of it. So she can combo it several ways. It's going to be up to players to figure out where they are on the screen when it hits. So if I'm like back here, for example, then I want to combo using my Nega Beam. But if I'm closer to the corner like this, then I can combo off of it like that. You can also jump cancel it. So if I'm closer to the corner, hit with the back S, jump cancel. And then her air S, this huge stomp, hits low, so you gotta be careful, right? So I get hit by this all the time, actually, when we play it off. Yeah, who designed that? Why is that low? I get hit by it all the time. So you can kind of trick your opponent by jumping up and going, on the other side even, right? Crossing up to the other side. It's pretty nasty. And of course, when you combine that with assists and all that, she becomes really tough to block. You really kind of want to stay away from her. Of course, her
I think I found my new character.
yeah. She's cool. She's cool. Has a huge plasma beam for her super. Yeah, and her EX, really easy to combo, and I can do that into super as well. She's cool, man. She has huge range, right? Huge damage. Dang, I've seen some combos on Twitter that I didn't even know. It's like, what? You can one-touch kill? Crazy. If you have full meter, yeah, and really, yeah, it's about utilizing its EX. Yeah, it's a really good move. Yeah, so the new characters, I mean, again, we want to make sure that there's sort of something for everybody, and I think that...
Can definitely see that in how different a lot of these characters are from each other.
Yeah, I think Black Dragon Treaty, she really, we all know that there are those players out there who only play like super huge characters, so this is as huge as it gets. Also, one more thing with her is for the advanced players, so we have this assist takeover system, right, where if I get blue in, my Trini assist, she does the Nega Beam, right? But because of the assist takeover system, I can sort of use whatever I want as an assist. So I think my characters don't show it off as well as some others, but basically I can call my assist out and then use either the Jet Rush or the Missile Charge as the move that she does when she tags out, you know what I'm saying?
That's epic.
Yeah. It's tricky Ricky. So if I call this on, right? Oh well, you can't freeze. Yeah,
you get the gist.
Yeah. So she can be like off the screen and like sort of flying out of nowhere onto the screen, and it's really up to the players to tap into your creativity when it comes to using these attacks.
Yeah, it is cool because it's like, it might seem like it's simple, but that's what makes it more open-ended, because not just like the moves themselves, but the things that you can do. Like
Absolutely.
The takeover system is cool because you can either take over immediately, or you can let the assist come out a little bit and then bring the other person in.
Yeah.
Which is cool too, because that opens up a bunch of different things.
Yeah, and a really easy mix-up that you can do is, so in fighting games, the first thing that people do, if I jump up like this, the first thing that people do is they sort of stand up, they want to block high and all that. But if I have my assist out, and this is harder to block than it seems, but if I have my assist and I go up and I start going low immediately, you know what I mean? And if I am...
Yes, that infinite story.
Yeah, and if I'm jumping over, right, then and one of the big things you want to do is sort of get a sandwich between your assist character and you, with your opponent in the middle, and then they don't know if you're gonna switch to the side and go low, and you can get really tricky, really creative with the mix-ups and the assist takeover system. Yeah, so please, the patch is out now, 1.2, 3 new characters. Let me see what you can do with them.
Yeah. And if you guys want to get more information, battleforthegrid.com. We got all the notes, all the updates.
Yep.
You can also talk to the community on the Discord. I'm sure you can find that on Twitter pretty easily also.
Yep.
I kind of sent out the bat signal and was like, help! And then everyone was like, go to the Discord! And I was like, thanks, this is awesome. So definitely go to the Discord, check it out.
Yeah, shout out to the community, man, for engaging, for giving us the feedback, letting us know what they want to see. We're always reading it, always looking at it. Let us know.
Yep.
Get the conversation started.
Indeed. And everyone tuning in right now, thank you so much for tuning in. I know we've been unloading a lot of information onto you guys about this patch, but we are going to open up into some lobby play soon. Me and Clock might get some matches in also. So if you guys have your game loaded up, get your matchmaking ready, because we're going to head over there for some matches in just a bit.
Yep.
And, everyone in the chat, Jake, Catfights, what's up? How's it going? Lee, Matthew.
Shout out to the stream, man.
Yeah, just thanks for tuning in. Like the fighting game talk all day. I'm here for it and I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm down to nerd out on fighting games all day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and this game is like a medley of so many elements from other games that I like, and it's all into one. So it was like really cool.
Yeah, and it was important to us to be a game that, of course, is a shout out to all the Power Rangers fans. You know, once upon a time, I used to wake up in the morning just to watch Power Rangers. Oh, actually, in the morning on weekends, but after school on the weekdays. Yeah, I used to watch me some Green Ranger. You know what I mean? And so it's for Power Rangers fans, and it's for fighting game fans, and it's for players who are sort of afraid to play fighting games because they're intimidated by the inputs and all that. We wanted to make sure it was accessible. And so I've had people tweeting me out like, hey, you know, I discovered my first like one-touch kill combo, or my first mix-up is so awesome and all this. It's really cool to see that people that wouldn't normally explore the mechanics of a fighting game or even just touch a fighting game have done so with Battle for the Grid.
It's very accessible because, you know, a fighting game in general can be pretty daunting, especially in games like, let me use Tekken as an example, you know, down 1, forward 1, back 1, up 1, down, you know, down forward 1, down back 1, up forward 1, you know, all of these different move like motions with the button is all a different move. But like in this game, you know, your light attack, you know, forward, back, down, like down is usually different, but forward, back, you know, those are going to be the same. So it lets you take the time to focus on your special attacks and stuff like that, which I think helps when it comes to just if you're fresh to fighting games, new to fighting games, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and all the moves are readily accessible to players who are just jumping in the game. Like I can do all the moves without looking at a move list or all that. You already know it's neutral S, back S, and forward S to do specials, right? And you know you have all your normals, and it's up to you to figure out how to make them work.
Filthy Casual asks, are the way restands work intentional?
That's a good question. So you know, with our system, it's when we were designing sort of how the combos were going to work and all that, we did notice the restands, but to be honest, I feel like the restands, they do add sort of another layer of comboing to the game. You know, especially when the game first launched, a lot of the combos I saw were like crazy restands and all this. Like, oh man, we really can't get rid of them now, you know. And you know, seeing the stuff that people have come up with restands and without restands, it's pretty awesome. So I would say intentional in that we decided to not remove them. Does that answer your question? Yeah.
He said, I like restands. I just want to know if they were a happy accident.
Well, you know, fighting game trivia, combos were a happy accident in the original Street Fighter 2,
exactly.
You know? I'm down for happy accidents. Emergent gameplay is emergent gameplay.
Exactly. I mean, any fighting game player who's ever spent even a minute in the lab knows all the best setups came from an accident. You drop the combo and then you're like, oh wait.
Reset.
I could get something off of this.
Yeah, new setup. Yeah, but it's really cool. And the thing is that I feel like I've seen restands with most of the characters of the game just because the community has really been delving into the combo system and, you know, trying to squeeze out every little damage and hit that they can.
Like,
so.
this one does 1,000, but this one does 1,034.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, okay, let's go with that one.
Just let it rock, you know. I'm down with the restands. And I think you were actually so when we first got here, of course, Persia, she was sitting at her desk very diligently, you know, practicing some power. It was already loaded up. I saw the YouTube video with my bald head on it. Oh yeah, she's doing her homework.
Yeah, doing my research.
You actually showed me a restand that I didn't even know was in the game with Blue. So it was like this. I know you don't.
Yeah, it's crouching M, heavy, and then medium, and then loop that. Oh,
and then I think on Blue I have to like walk forward a little bit. Let me try.
Oh yeah, it was working better on male characters when I held forward and did medium, but female characters, it works pretty well on. Yeah. I had to plink the medium just to get it to work most times. There you go. Yeah.
Hey.
And then boom, easy peasy, combat developer in the house. Execution of a god.
Okay, so you can probably loop that again.
You can loop that, I think, like 4 times, and then you end with medium, or heavy, and then EX, and then super.
Okay. Let me see.
And it does buku damage.
I don't even know how you figured this out.
Twitter! Shout outs to I don't remember his Twitter handle, but his screen name was Poverty, and I was like, this is how I know this guy has all the good tech.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's like going to them restaurants that have the hole in the walls with the C rating. That's where the good food is. Same thing with Twitter and fighting games.
One of the viewers asked about ranked requirements, and I know earlier you were telling me to play ranked. There's also a placing system.
Yeah. So
tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. I'll tell you as much as I know about it. It's very complicated algorithms in place that match people up. However, I do know that so you play 4 matches first against the CPU, and then it starts matching you against real people. The second half is 4 players, right? And 4 real players. And from there, it places you against other players who have, in the same bracket, who have, beaten the online play. Basically, your rank, right?
Right.
Yeah, of how you did in your placement matches. Yeah. So it's not going to match you against if you're like some huge rank. It's the matchmaking is based on not only your rank but also your region and your latency. So we want to make sure that we have the best user experience for online play. And from what I've played and from the feedback that we've gotten, the online connections have been really good.
Yeah, I did hear Neko was great.
Yeah, I played the other night, and I think I had maybe 1 match that dropped out. But for the most part, the matches were
all
really
right,
smooth.
so speaking of netcode, let's try some ranked battles.
Sure.
Let's try some ranked battles. So anybody in the chat, if you want to play, please join. Go into your matchmaking right now. Try to search with us. We're just going to go into the searching matchmaking. Keep it nice and quick and easy.
So you want to play or should I play? I'll play.
Yeah, they want to play with you, the combat designer.
I think I got to play some CPU matches first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So while you guys boot up your systems, we're going to have Clockwork. Get the CPU placements out the way. Make my account look good. My level 0.
I'll try my best. Let's see. Who am I going to use? I'll use Donna.
So, yeah, please go ahead. Snag this game. I believe it's $20 right now on PSN with the free update. So 3 new character stages, all that jazz for free. So
yeah, and we are continuing to work hard on the game. So please, as long as we keep going, the game's gonna keep getting better.
And I mean, some of us fighting game players can relate, but having that continuous support for your game is just irreplaceable.
Show us the love, and we'll show you the love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make love, not war.
Yeah.
Except for when the match starts. So that's all war.
Let's see what I can do against the CPU.
Got a style on Tommy.
Oh yeah, one change that now that I have Red Ranger on, let me show you some changes. So he has double shot on his back roll now.
Ew.
Right, so you can go high, low, high, of course, but you just mash it and you'll get 2 shots now. You can use that to set up. Oh, reflecting it back at me, Goldar! How could you? Also, sort of a small change. His stand H does not spike anymore. Right, so before that would spike down, but now if you hit it twice, it'll spike down. So it sort of opens up his combos a bit.
Yeah.
Also, his laser has been giving a bit of pushback on the pushes him a bit more forward, the air laser, so that you can sort of combo easier. If I press like LMS or MS, I can catch with the standing M afterwards a bit easier.
Not for nothing though, when I was playing, I played a couple of matches against the computer in training mode. Got some disrespectful AI in this game. Let me just say that real quick. I was like, oh, I can't jump? You're just going to anti-air me every time? Oh, okay. They don't get anything off of it, but every time you're like, nope, get out, nope.
Yeah, the skies are protected. Yeah.
Ooh, fired up. All right, my placement matches are going well, you guys.
I wonder if we're gonna get put in some new stages too.
Oh, does it automatically pick online what stage you go to?
That's a good question.
Sorry, combat questions here only, you guys. That is not a combat question.
Oh no, my hitbox! I dropped my little
Oh no.
screw. Oh.
Okay. It's Okay, we found it.
Yeah, I was doing some surgery on my hitbox the other night, so the computer's beat me up.
Getting that free damage. No perfects here. Yeah, it's probably my favorite thing about fighting games. Is like every fighting game is so different, but they all have, you know, the same fundamentally like
punishment, recovery. Yeah.
So it's cool. Ooh, I do like the combo system in this game.
Tyrannosaurus. Let's go. Yeah, for the combo system, it's really about learning what your ground options are, what your juggles are, right? And then seeing how much you can push the combo system so that you can still hit a CRC right there.
Yeah.
It was a bit too much for my combo, but it's really figuring out how to stick in an EX or a super or an EX into super at the end of the combo, right? Yeah, swap strike. Oh yeah, I should mention that swap strikes are good for reversals. Right?
Are they invincible?
Yeah, they have
nice.
a window of invincibility.
Nice.
Don't do as much damage as an EX, obviously, but it's still good to use defensively and offensively if you're just trying to get in a pesky assist or trying to kill a character off or get rid of blue health. Right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So use tactically.
Sound Owl in the chat asked, "What are the updates?" Well, he must have just tuned in. But when our VODs are up on YouTube, you should definitely check it out because we did go over a lot of the updates earlier and the new characters. Now we're playing some matchmaking. So feel free to join in on the matchmaking. But yeah, there's a lot in the update. So I'm sorry we can't recap it all for you right this second, but definitely come back and check it out. The update's awesome because it includes not just a lot of balance stuff in combat, but also story mode. Stages,
VO, new characters.
Voiceovers are awesome.
Yeah.
If you watch the VO, don't mind our voiceovers, but the actual voiceovers are awesome.
Yeah, you should be Zordon next time.
I'm with it.
No.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I want to see some Udana anyway. Yo, Red Ranger assists.
Yeah, and what's cool about Red Ranger is it really works well with the takeover, so I call him, right?
Nice.
It's really easy to combo after his assist. And yeah, for those not in the know, you can take over by pressing your assist button again at any time during the assist. So you can do it at the end of it, at the beginning of it, and you can cancel, as long as it's not in the air, you can cancel whatever your assist attack is at the end into, you know, movement or more attacking, right? So normally Red Ranger can't. Oh no, you can no, Dragon.
Ooh, the punish.
So normally Red Ranger. Oh what?
Hey!
Let me do it, Dragon.
Nah.
So normally Red Ranger he can't combo off of his the 2 hits of his double slice, but if he uses it as an assist he can. Right, my red's about to die, so I can't show you. And then you can do stuff like that, right? So
nice.
suddenly I'm on the other side. So it's really about, as you get deeper into the mechanics, it's really about being clever with the takeover system.
Ooh, okay. Was that 3? Are we ready to fight the online world?
I think that's is that 3? Is that 4? Yeah. Is anyone else doing their placement matches right now?
Yeah. I hope you guys got all your placements out of the way.
Yeah.
Because Clockwork is ready for battle.
Yeah.
I'm still level 0.
Yeah.
All right, searching for an opponent. I mean, I did see some fighting game heads in the chat earlier, so maybe they went to go set up their thing. We'll see.
And again, big shout outs to the VO that we got in the game. So again, we had JDF, the original Green Ranger, right? Austin St. John, Red Ranger, Black. New, also a level 0. All right, let's go. Black Dragon. Oh, all blacks. Let's go.
Oh yeah, when you're color coordinated, that's how you know you're prepared.
I'm definitely not coordinated. Ooh, Magnet Defender. Okay.
Gotta let the intros rock, of course.
Let's do it.
Yo, we found that match pretty fast.
Let's do it.
That was great. All right. Ooh, Trini's in. Trini's in. Ooh, but Udana assists. Nice.
So something about Trini is she's super huge. So Trini is super huge, so you can do combos on her that you can normally do on characters. Oh.
Yeah, the instant overheads.
Yeah, so it's really, we really want to take advantage of Trini, and at the same time, if you are Trini, you want to take advantage of the anti-airs being reversals, right? No! Couldn't handle it! Couldn't handle the pressure. At least I got the win.
You won! Yeah! Hey, my placements, they're looking real good. Look how much we leveled up. Hey!
Perfect score.
Yo, can we get 10 out of 10? That'd be great. And then I'll retire my account. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, the VO, it's we've had a lot of players feel that it really brings like life to the game, and it's really important that all the grunts and the yelling and the shouting is all in place, all where it needs to be.
Oh man, I know I've never done voiceover work, but I feel
You
like
could have fooled me.
I feel like being a voiceover for a fighting game is probably hilarious because you have to make all like the
Yeah.
I imagine like the death sounds were like like in Street Fighters, all the death sounds are crazy. They're like
Oh, how they echo like ooh-ah, ooh-ah,
yeah, it's like the most
ooh-ah.
like extended like battle cry ever. It's hilarious.
We could do VO someday.
Yeah, hey, I'm down. I am down. You know what? When you make your next fighting game, hit me up.
All right, I'll hit you up. We'll put a dinosaur character. You can give us some shrieking noises.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. See, perfect. That'll be my battle cry. Intro. All right, so we got our next match against Punzrog 114, another Trini. I think people are liking this character.
Yeah, he was getting the chat rush ready.
Ooh,
Oh,
and
no
we
some
got
combos! No some combos!
Ooh, it hurts.
Oh
It hurts.
my god.
Okay. I had to be cheap for a second. Wake up super. Now we added there. Give me that punish. Oh, American resets. Oh, playing the fluke. I got this. Ooh, the flute.
What you want, Punzrog? I made this game.
I made this game.
Oh.
Oh. Nice. Oh snap. Red Ranger. Get out of there, man. The ice.
Oh, man.
Udana
That
assist.
assist is really good. But what it does do is it amps up the juggle limiter like quite a bit, right? So you can do up to like 2 ices in a combo, but yeah, I can't even get my full combo.
Yeah, and if you hit that assist towards the end, then don't try to follow up because I'll just flip out.
I'll flip out. But you can use that for setups. Yeah. Magna.
Oh!
Nice. Oh, gotta get out.
That shot laid you out. Yo, an anti-air that clock.
Oh my god.
Oh snap.
Oh, he didn't get the full damage. Ooh, try to counter me.
Ooh. You tried again, but the throws. We play fighting games. Okay. We got this.
Tyrannosaurus. Oh no, I didn't hit properly. Oh my god.
Dang.
That assist is so good.
Dang.
Stop.
Trini assist OTGs?
Nah, it doesn't.
Oh. Over the EX? Alright. Man, my placement's looking good right now.
Got the whole squad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
in the old patch, he might be able to call Dragonzord right now while I was hitting him, but yeah.
That's
you have to
busted.
you can't, don't get hit when
Not
you have your
anymore.
Megazord out. Don't get hit when you have your Megazord out. You'll waste that time. And also, if you call your Megazord when you only have 2 characters left, it doesn't last as long as if you only have 1 character left.
Oh, okay.
So it's sort of like this balancing act between one, I want to shut out the other player's Megazord, but I also want to have like the maximum time with it. So, it's about how can I shut out their Megazord and not having it backfire in my face where suddenly they have 1 character left with like the long Megazord availability, right? Yeah, shout out, nice games. Peace on what was his name?
Yeah, I forgot already what your name was, but
Shout outs if you're in the chat.
Punzrog. There we go. Yeah, Punzrog.
Oh, it was Jake.
Oh, GG, Jake.
Assuming that was you. GG's.
Oh, possibly. But we'll see. Still searching right now. Anybody want to join in? Some people are probably doing their placements also.
Yeah.
So. But we've been finding matches at a pretty good rate. Ooh, and we got another one. Greatness. Oh, snap.
There's been
Watch
a lot
out.
of Magna Dragon Armor Trimi. Kind of surprised.
Yeah, how does that feel? Like when you start seeing people play and you start seeing people pick certain characters, are you ever like surprised? Like interesting, or you would expect them to pick like Red Ranger or something?
Yeah. I would, well, when I've been playing online at home, I see a decent amount of Green Ranger and a decent amount of, what am I thinking of Gia, of Yellow Ranger. But,
okay.
This is the patch. And, yeah, it's really surprising to see a lot of Dragon Armor Trimi because she's a big character, right?
Right.
And usually...
But she's got some...
I messed up my mix-up. All right, gotta focus.
Oh, yeah, and there is push block in this game.
Yeah, free push block.
So you guys should keep that in mind. You
But
have to hit S.
Yeah, you hit S while you're blocking, but the window is not super generous, so it takes a little bit of timing. If you time it wrong, you might, whiff an S when you didn't mean to.
I gotta confirm that block.
Yeah, block confirm. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Goldar. My arch
Goldar.
nemesis. Ooh. That's ice.
Chill out for a sec.
Nice. Good one.
So corny. This is why I'm here, you guys. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. GameSpot Live.
Oh, nice counter.
That was godlike. I'm a fan of counter characters because I feel like there's always room to make people stop pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta hold this mix up. I think he gave up. He's like, you know what? I'm over this.
Nice game.
And he's a Power Ranger veteran.
Yeah,
his
I know.
calling card.
I saw his title. Power Ranger veteran.
All right.
Yeah. Nice games.
Man.
You're almost
Ooh,
qualified.
2 more. Let's get this perfect score real quick.
Yeah.
Let's get this perfect score real quick.
Let's do it.
Tommy Oliver, played by Jason David Frank, has been in over 200 episodes.
Yeah, he was not only in Mighty Morphin, but also he
Level 108.
Oh, okay. Crescent Family. Oh, all new characters. Let's
All
go.
new characters. Let's go.
Show me what these characters can do.
This is Team 1.2. New and improved. I like it. He's on theme.
Okay.
Crescent Family.
Oh, with the green Dragon Zord motif for Dragon Armor Trimi. I like it. Oh, he's coming right at me.
No fear. Okay, left out. Pressing them buttons. Ooh, Udana still got her ice ball out. Ooh, okay. That's Tommy assist. Alright, we didn't get to see no action out of Trini that time.
So, I mean, the character just came out the other day. I
Yeah.
understand people are still learning. I'm over here using my Red Ranger and
I
Green
know.
Ranger.
Day one,
My
I
day one
designed
character.
these characters.
It's understandable. People need some training mode still. Not gonna hold it against them.
Nice. So you saw there, use assist, then brought her in,
Yeah.
then finish the combo. I like it. Yeah, the loops.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh!
answer back. The
Okay.
confirm.
Okay. Signs of life.
Boom.
Try to do it right back. Ouch.
Scrub.
My bad. I'm gonna wake up scrub.
No, that was for testing purposes.
Almost at the Goldar out. Nice games, Crescent Family.
Yes, GG.
GGZ's. How much does this game cost? Costs $20.
$20. So,
$20.
you know,
It's a steal.
it definitely is. $20 with 3 free characters?
Yeah.
Shh, come on.
Here in San Francisco, that'll get you half a lunch. You know what I'm saying? So surely, yeah, $20.
Ooh, match found. This is the 8th match.
Oh, greatness again.
Greatness again, the run back.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Level 50.
You have no idea the power I possess.
Harry's commentary table says, I love how accurate Udana is to the show.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted to make sure that these characters are a love letter to fans. You know, we're Power Rangers fans as well. And oh, you playing? Greatness, you playing?
Greatness. Greatness, where you at, man?
You snoozing on your qualifying match? This is important.
I know. This is for all the marbles.
Yeah,
this is
just
game number 8. And in game number 8 with a perfect, they're about to rank me way too high. That's what I do know.
That's right. We'll get you up there. You're on the accelerated course.
Right. This is Exo Academy Power Rangers version.
I'm down. Tyrannosaurus.
I mean, you can totally say this is not your department.
Okay.
But
Likely I will.
what's the esports of this game looking like?
Yeah.
Not your department. Not your department.
That's a good question. But I know that there have been a few tournaments, not only local tournaments, but also we've been featured at Wednesday Night Fights. You know, both here in NorCal and in SoCal. I was watching Michigan Masters, which was recently, and they had this huge tournament where everyone was screaming and all that. I can't speak to their sobriety, but they're definitely getting hype on some Power Rangers. So yeah, if you want to see, you know, more events, more esports for this game, yeah, let us know.
Oh, I got gold 1. What's the highest ring? Do you know, or is that also not your
Jeez, I don't even know the highest rank. It's more phenomenal rank. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get to that rank.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I would really like to see what. It's really interesting to see what high level play looks like in any game. You know, whether it's a fighting game, whether it's any other video game, speedrunning and all that, and Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, it's no exception. I'd really love to see and have been seeing what high level play looks like. People hitting their anti-airs, doing crazy combos, calling both assists at the same time, and then switching to one side or the other. Yeah, I love all that wacky stuff. Yeah, seriously.
Of course. If you guys know the games that we've played, you know that this is right up our alley.
Yeah. Fighting games, man. Fighting games.
All right, so I think we should try to sneak in maybe like 1 or 2 more matchmaking, and then we'll play some against each other.
Okay, sounds good. So you said you're set on what? Cat, Cenozoic Blue, Udana?
Yes, right now, Cat, Udana, CBR.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm totally sold on CBR. I am actually only using him because his assist is so good.
His assist is really good. Yeah.
So I might stick with him for now.
Yeah, his assist is good, and the thing is, his assist, it's how do I say this? It's you can use the fireball. It's his charged fireball, except he's using it without the charge. So you can call the assist, have him shoot out the fireball, and then switch over to him. So you kind of get to run behind the fireball. But the fireball, as an assist, it only hits 3 times as opposed to 5 times when he's on point. So that's sort of the payoff or the
Oh, snap. Uchi Games in the chat. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. He says, have we been shouting out the Discord? Yes, we have. And I think Catfight's also been holding it down with directing people there as well. But thanks for tuning in. If you're near your PS4, you should hop in and try to get some matches with Clock, because we're going to take about 1 or 2 more, and then we're going to run some sets.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be it for our show today.
Shout outs to everyone that we played online so far.
Yeah.
Good games all. Except for that last guy who kind of like fell asleep on the keyboard.
Yeah.
But besides that, yeah.
Ooh,
nice
match
games.
found. Let's go. Who is a Dark Furious, level 57.
Ooh, he got
I got a trophy.
the green V2 skin.
Noise.
And the Dragon Shield Red Ranger too. I see a lot of the Dragon Shield Red Ranger online.
Back to action.
Back to action. Let's go. What do you got?
All right, let's see. Bring it. Bring the action. Look at you guys with your full screen assist calling.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy's fighting back.
Oh, get off of her.
Oh man, I know. Leave her alone. She's too pretty for you to be doing that. Ooh, the block streams. Ooh, with punish. And you could choose to follow up with that. The cross under. In the corner too, it's extra tricky, right? Because like some games you can't even get to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, he kept him alive though.
Ouch. Oh, that's gonna hit me.
Aye.
Jeez. Why does that do so much damage?
We should ask the combat designer. See, I wouldn't be able to make a game because I would be getting bodied by you guys and I'd be nerfing all your characters all day.
A wise man once told me that once this game was out, actually Mike Z, shout outs to Mike Z.
Shout out.
Yeah, Maker of Skullgirls.
Yes, love that game.
He told me that once this game was out, I'm gonna have to try my best. I'm gonna have to resist every urge to just nerf everything and trust players to get around stuff. So I'm gonna, take that mantra. I don't wanna.
Yeah. That's some pretty sage advice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because there are some things that obviously that's wrong, but then there's other things where it's like, just have to play smart, to get around this thing. I'm losing. I gotta pay attention.
I know, right? About to lose Udana. Oh, the jump in.
From behind.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh man, this game's wild. I love it.
What do you press?
Nothing. Dude, you were gonna do it. So funny. Okay. So far, Dark Furious has definitely been one of our most challenging opponents thus far.
No.
Figures the first match. Oh, this proves how good, this fancy algorithm whatever he was talking about. We've made it out of placements, and now we've matched up with people closer to our skill range here. Nice. Ugh.
Psych.
Probably tried to jump. Okay, nice and deep. Whoa.
Oh, it's not gonna combo. Too high. Oops.
Oops. Nice. Okay, one character left.
So Magna. Oh man.
The ice too strong.
This was really good. Oh, he baited me.
Okay, how you blocked though.
Psych. Baited the bait.
Baits on baits.
You gotta scare him with the dash up, You gotta scare him. Nice games, Dark Furious.
Yes, that was good.
It was a good match.
My record's still strong.
Power match. Yeah, Udana's cool.
Yeah. Anybody just tuning in, we did go over a bunch of update notes. We talked a bit about the new characters. We played a couple matches out of story mode. So if you're just tuning in now, I definitely recommend to watch the videos later because it's pretty fun. Been having a great time so far, chilling with the homie Clockwork.
And Matthew Williams, thanks for the thanks for the words of encouragement. Very nice.
Yeah, and shout outs to the FGC homies coming to the chat, checking it out.
That's what's up. Shout outs
showing
to fighting
support.
Games.
Yeah.
Shout outs to fighting games and those who play them.
Agreed.
For sure.
Will Fam 1427, level 81. Using my girl Cat.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me see what that green do.
I definitely only picked Cat because I love Rekka characters, and I was like, this is probably as close as I'm gonna get to a Rekka character.
Definitely a Rekka character, and actually you can mix it up so you can do like, so her Rekka is neutral SSS, but you can go S back S, S forward S, SS back S. Yeah,
which is pretty cool because you do like forward S with assist, and she'll like cross you up,
and then you can switch to the assist, and cross them up again. Yeah.
It's so wild.
Things that you can do.
Like, don't let your dreams be dreams. It probably works.
Oh,
ooh, nice.
All right. Can't just spam the ice. Okay. You can jump over it.
Check this out. Nice. That was cute. Into the snow shield reset. Styling. Oh.
Relax, Cat.
Relax. Somersault into freeze.
The jungle.
She did.
Oh, that was actually.
Oh, Yellow Ranger, she's kind of bucky too, because like I was playing as the CPU version and she was just whooping me.
Oh yeah, the Air S. It's pretty dangerous whether you are a real person or not.
and I got smacked with her extremely slow, like low-high, at least 3 times before I was like, oh wait, the second hit is an overhead.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh, nice block. Yikes. Chip damage on that. Oh my god. Oh!
All of it.
No,
It
was
was already out.
Yeah, it was already
So
out.
when the danger comes up, that means already active. It's on its way.
Yeah, that means it's coming.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
But now it's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. Oh yeah, also shout outs to Switch for like having a lot of fighting games on it. More fighting games than I expected there to be when they originally announced the Switch.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, what am I really going to buy the Switch for? And then all these fighting games came out, and I was like, this is what I need to buy
Really,
a Switch
it was
for.
really cool, including Battle Rangers Power for the Grid.
Yeah.
20
Chill. It's fine.
Wanna play or you wanna keep playing online? Which one?
Oh, yeah, you know what? We got 10 minutes left of the show.
Okay.
Let's play a little bit. I do have to fix my buttons. However, we can make that happen.
Hey, nice games to everyone that joined us online.
Yeah, GG's. Our opponents we faced once we made it out of the placements.
Yeah.
Really good matches.
Many fierce battles.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be good there.
Okay. Make sure to hit apply.
Or one is one right. Yeah, okay.
Shout out to everyone in the chat, man.
Yeah, seriously, thank you for tuning in. Man, this update's pretty cool. It's like almost like a brand new game, but it's not. So that's exciting. And I think the even more exciting and underrated thing, besides, you know, that side select with the controllers, because not enough games have that. But anyways, support, man, support. There's developer support for this game, and it's gonna keep on coming. From the looks of it, you got people like Clock and Shady holding it down for the combat design, which means you already know it's about to be him, and that's why we love it. So,
oh, let's check out a new stage.
yeah, new stages.
So the Cenozoic
Abic
era.
in the chat. What's good? Restands are still a thing.
They're definitely still a thing, Abic. Show me all the restands. We want to see everyone standing up.
All right. Let's give this a shot.
Let's go,
Oh
Persia.
boy. Ah! What? Let me in.
Yeah, Cat might have some problems against ranged characters.
Okay, my buttons are wrong.
No! Alright. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat.
There
You know, Shady and I, we're on Twitter and also the official Battle for the Grid Twitter. You know, tweet us what you know.
It's at battle number 4.
Yeah,
the
number
grid.
4.
So,
You buttons good?
yeah, they're good.
Also, we hang out in the Discord chat too, so please, hit us up. Let us know what you think.
Oh.
And shout out to everyone for all the support, man. The defense, dang. I feel like I've been doing a lot and haven't been getting any hits.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, snap.
So I think if you're mid-screen, you want to do it after the second hit, and
Gotcha.
then corner third hit. I mean, you still get damage, but you want like huge damage. As one. Ooh. Oh man, that little ice! I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it goes through fireballs. Huge recovery if it misses though. Oh man, that assist is really good.
Hi.
Oh, nice. Oh my god.
No. Oh, Cat, I'm sorry.
Who'd I get? Oh, I got Cat.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh.
Oh my god. That is fast.
Oh no.
Yeah, blank out the combo.
I'm
Yeah. It's that fighting game thing, right? Where when you play like a real match, like you like blank out.
I'm like, no.
Switch.
Okay. We had the same idea. No.
Oh,
No. No.
let's go.
No. Oh.
Oh man, she's big. She's gonna take more hits of that. Not too bad. No, it's not too bad.
Oh, I landed into it. No. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot already as well.
Yeah. Who decided that? Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh man, I keep forgetting it's down.
Yeah. Also, you don't forget your Megazord.
Oh yeah.
Too late.
I was like, I haven't even like tried using that thing yet.
Yeah. So
It's both assists.
Yeah, it's
right?
both assists.
Okay.
When you have at least one character dead, and also the activation is invincible. So if you
Oh,
activate,
nice.
you can block right away. Yeah. No, what happened?
What happened? Now we're just, taking this time to admire Pink Ranger and her elegance here.
Let's do this.
Where are you going? Close up pages? That's top, I think.
Oh.
So, while we take a moment to get our P's and Q's in order,
Yeah, dot the I's.
we're starting to wrap up soon, but we're still going to play a couple more matches. We went over so much update stuff, and it's just been awesome having you in the studio.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah,
So-
for sure.
And guys, try this game. Play this game. It's fun. If you like versus fighters, you're definitely going to like this game. And there's kind of been a lot of versus fighters coming out recently with like Infinite and BB Tag and, obviously versus games that have been around for a while now, like Skullgirls and Marvel. So,
Yeah, all the classics.
yeah.
I think your
Yeah, I
button
should
might
be
be
good,
set
yeah.
already. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and of course, everyone tuning in and all of the familiar faces and the new people who stopped by, thank you. All the FGC homies, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate ya.
Hey, Matthew Williams has an interesting question. He says, what was your favorite character to make Clockwork? Who was the hardest?
Ooh, that is a good question.
And we have the roster here right now. I would say that favorite characters, I'm a Mighty Morphin fan, so I really like Red and Green. When we were designing these characters, they're sort of meant to be like the Ryu and Ken of the game.
Yeah.
So they teach you the fundamentals of the game, how the game works, and they're easy to use, but have deeper stuff if you want to explore that. And difficult, I would say, maybe Cenozoic Blue, because the Power Rangers in the movie, they have the cool looking armor and all that, but as far as the action goes, they're doing typical Power Ranger martial arts stuff, but I wanted to sort of spice up the design for that character, and that's why he has like the energy and all that. So it was a challenge, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, and I hope everyone else is too. Yeah.
Uchi Games says, I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say I hope this game makes it to the main stage one day soon.
We are on the main stage right now.
Right here.
Yeah,
this
on
is
GameSpot.
the main stage.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much. Who said that? Who said that? Yeah, Uchi Games. Yeah, thanks for the support, man. See you in the Discord.
All right. Let me try to do my dang combo.
Yeah, you got homework to do, Sam.
I do.
I want to see all the advanced combos next time I'm here. Yeah, it's huge. Oh yeah, you can dash up and hit up. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, I did it too early.
Yeah. Oh man, she's so fat.
Yeah. No.
Who'd I get? Who'd I get?
Nobody. Leave me alone.
Oh, the snow shield. I couldn't get the arrow through.
Aye.
Oh, the freeze. Ouch. Yeah, all the target combos you can with the EX, so if you don't know what to do, just EX at the end of it. You should do good damage. Oh man, there's so much crap on the screen. Are you a Nudana player? Is that what I'm seeing? Jesus. You have to do that too? Let me do some of that. Let me do some of that.
No.
Oh, is that gonna... Alright, barely didn't get it.
Ah! No.
Let's go.
My Udana. She's Ugana.
It's here all day.
Yeah, Monday through Friday, guys. Dang it. I need to get him out. Not like that, though.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Stop. Leave my girl alone.
Oh, where'd it come from? Oh, nice timing.
We're gonna hit them both.
Oh my god, what happened? What happened to my life?
No. No. Oh my lord.
Let's go.
My team. It melted.
Dragon Sword assist. Yeah,
Yo,
happy
your
birthday.
girl got a kill though. I got one kill.
Yeah. I think, yeah, when you get happy birthday because the damage is so high, like, you just want to make sure you get in the super some way somehow, right?
Yeah.
It's huge.
When you get happy birthday, it's unscaled on both of them?
It's not.
Or is it a little...
It's as if you were hitting one character except you're hitting both. So it doesn't scale up just because you have two characters.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Go through all of that.
What? No, I tried to no. No, this is bad. I needed him. Oh, shh. Got it out. I need to go over there.
Oh man, this might be tough.
Oops.
Oh, cannot grab a frozen character. Ooh.
Or can yeah. Oh. I pressed the button.
Nice.
It's only being Vienna.
That's cool. Not bad for a day one.
Ooh. Oh man, I blocked it somehow. No.
Oh, let's go.
Psych. No. Oh, I crossed myself
Yeah.
up.
The classic.
All right, one more.
Okay.
Take one more ass whooping real quick.
One for the road.
Yeah. Quick restart. I like that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
we also added that you can skip intros now, so yeah, you're just trying to get back into the action. Oh my god. Oh, the loop! Oh, I was about to say.
Hi. Oh. You know, I'm still blocking in there, even though I know I could.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, the conversion.
Hi.
I think I pressed something. I pressed my assist. That's what it was.
No.
Oh, I ended up getting her. Let's go.
No. I. No.
Oh, I was only paying attention to that. Oh, the anti-air.
Hi. No.
Oh, I can't do that.
My gosh, that is so insane.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to block the ARS. She's super punishable if you do block it, but, you know, still a pain to deal with.
Oh.
Yo.
No.
Oh! Oh! Got my cross up? Incredible. Ooh, just charge up in my face.
No.
I'm gonna do it.
No. No. Oh my god.
Yeah, Dragon Zord wasn't in Mystic Force, but helping me out anyway. Nice games.
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, there it is. We played some Battle for the Grid, and we got to talk all about the new update. We got to see a little bit of story mode. You guys got to witness the glory that is our voiceover work as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And hey, try this game out. It's $20 right now. The update's free. All 3 new characters are free. And it's really fun. If you've never played a fighting game before competitively, I definitely recommend giving this one a shot because it's a lot more accessible, a lot more easier to get into, and I guarantee, like most people who barely picked up fighting games, the second you do, you're going to be hooked, and then you're going to be one of us, one of us.
That's what's up.
But yeah, thanks so much, guys. Be sure to tune in, GameSpot Live, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., and we'll catch you guys next time.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.